So, where were we? I went up here to find the sewers, which sounded like a good idea at the time for some reason. Wait, what? That's not where I was. What the fuck? I remember complaining about not being able to pet that dog. And I also remember... I don't remember half a dog. But I remember going up here and then saving. Can I jump back? Nope. That's a big fat no. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, that insta-kill was quite funny, not gonna lie. Holy! So I just learned. Insta-killing doesn't insta-kill in an AoE, but the AoE damage I do can insta-kill. That is interesting. Wait, you don't have any loot? Fuck off. I wanted to check out that camp, but I kinda couldn't, right? Hello, buddy. I was just about to say something along the lines of please don't turn into an evil sorcerer or something. And him fluttering away kinda startled me. Not gonna lie. So those are bad guys?
Hey.
Those are bad guys.
Hey.
What the? So I guess... Ooh. So I guess the entire going through the sewers thing is off the table. Because it feels like I'm basically there, right? He required in twisting. Well, there is relative.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Ooh, I think I found the sewers. Yep. What the fuck? What's that? I guess I'll explore the town first then.
Let me guess.
Behold, the mighty Numa, and I am his apprentice.
Way to spoil my fun.
The mighty Numa breaks the necks of bulls, bends iron bars, defeats
twisting.
everyone.
Arm wrestling, I guess.
Numa. His secret lies in the mushrooms and herbs cultivated in Ilanda and picked in the mornings by virgin priestesses. They can be yours for a very reasonable price.
Can I sell you this arrest warrant? Oh, this I suppose.
You lose something.
I want to arm wrestle.
Who's asking?
Someone who wants to see if your nickname suits you.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
I've always been the curious sort.
Okay, this one is impossibly hard. Holy shit.
They say witches are tough, but you...
So shall we test?
You lose some...
Wrong guy. Shall we test if this works? Quite toxic. Reminds me that I wanted to turn off a depth of field.
You lose...
Are you the...
Hey,
You've got...
and you...
I've always been the curious
It's
sort.
at a loss, but it helps me finish a quest, right? Holy shit. What a difference.
My little ace tits! No one's ever
America's
beat me.
tits.
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible. Take this and keep your trap shut. Please.
All right. Thanks.
What did I get? Oh, I need to craft some gear. Remember, is there a crafting thingy here? Yes.
Welcome. Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Now you tell me. I don't work with sorceresses. This is no job for me.
What's going on? Are you about to fight?
The Conclave has forbidden dueling.
You can't just
Aw.
back out. We agreed. We have commitments to fulfill.
You did take an advance on your fee.
And I'm keeping it. Don't you follow me.
Interesting.
Geralt, a sight for sore eyes you are.
Oh, you two.
to see you again. Certainly not here.
Loc Muinne is an intriguing place.
For scientists especially.
We've mounted a small expedition and require protection.
What kind of expedition are we talking about?
We have irrefutable evidence that Ebder Henna's laboratory is located in Loc Muinne.
We need an armed man to protect us from the filth in the sewers. They're infested with monsters.
The details you'll get from our employer.
A sorceress.
I know a thing or two about monsters, and about sorceresses. What's this one's name?
I'm sorry, but we cannot disclose her name until you agree to join us.
I'm sorry, but yeah, exactly that.
Cynthia. Her name is Cynthia.
Wait, isn't she dead?
What was Darana doing in this city?
Everyone's heard of his 1,000 genie curse, but few know that he also had a penchant for the history of Loc Muinne. He was particularly interested in the Vrans and their ultimate decline as a civilization. In his memoirs, he mentions that he left his archive here. That's how we pinpointed the location of the laboratory.
You did.
The sorceress did, in point of fact.
But we're the ones who know everything about Ebder Henna.
I wrote my dissertation about the man. To arrive at the laboratory, we must pass through the sewers.
Remember that potion you gave me back in Flotsam?
Of course. How's the experiment going? Noticed any side effects?
Or peculiar interactions with other potions?
Yeah, every time I mix it with vodka, my tongue gets hairy. All right, I'm willing to help.
You won't regret it.
Where do we start?
We've gained access to an ancient crypt where mages were laid to rest. It's beneath that tower. Our companions await us there.
So, are you a sorceress now?
It's not that simple. A pass is simply not enough. But Philippa Eilhart summoned me here for an important exam, so I hope to be one soon.
An exam?
A secret one. I'm not even sure how to prepare. I'm cramming intensely, everything bit by bit, just to be sure.
Good luck. Still willing to sell me potions and herbs?
I'm a student, aren't I? Every little copper counts.
I'm collecting information about the Wild Hunt.
What?
Help me out?
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has yet to be proffered. However, no one is prepared to deny its occasional sorties into this world.
Proffered? Sorties?
That, at least, is what I remember from the lectures.
Oh, blade oil is a crafting component, interesting. I read Viagra. Sure. I'm buying way too much shit. The Runes of Power. Oh! That's how I was supposed to learn about the symbols. I am so broke. Anyway. Interesting. No, I think I keep this one. For now, at least. So, theoretically... that not... grumble, grumble. Does that not work how it did in the first game? Have I just wasted all my money? I find the study of bacteria interesting, but focusing on a single subject affects me poorly. Also plagued by a lack of company, not of other people who are almost always troublesome ignoramuses. Word. But of someone with whom I could converse at my level. I decided to work on one of the golems in an attempt to expand its ability to think and converse. The latter proved simple, yet time will tell if having it memorize poems and philosophical treatises was a good idea. For now, I played riddles with it. Codifying on a single tablet the ability to think properly and logically was the true challenge. I'm still having trouble simulating common sense. All my attempts thus far have ended in semantic overload. Just like in most humans. I am, however, certain that logical axioms will suffice as the most basic rules of thinking. Oh yeah, that.
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Bannard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loc Muinne, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the wild hunt. Could that be true, though?
Honestly, sounds like it is not a good idea to handle it. As in, it's a trap! That's a bit, costly. I'm not going to dump all my money into that.
Shatter your towers and crystal walls. Break your walls and turn away the...
You guys just had to attack me.
What?
Exactly. Key required. No, it's straight up locked. Yeah, fuck you too.
Leave the royal courts. Pour venom into rulers' ears no more. It's
Can you fuck off?
to repent.
Elegance breeds prestige. Style shapes charisma. Something hairstyles? Gargoyle contract. Let's do that. Mighty Numa's challenge. I think I've done that already, but okay.
Flog,
Learn more about gargoyles.
but not one.
Theorists of magic still argue about how gargoyles should be classified. The author favors the school which claims they are the type of golem. But gargoyles are nothing more than fancy sculptures brought to life by magic in order to perform menial duties. They can complete only the most rudimentary tasks, so they are often found guarding a territory even if their creator turned to dust long ago. He who seeks to deactivate the creatures permanently must first locate the place from which they are controlled. Once there, he extinguishes the magic runes that control the construct's will. Oh, so that's the runes, okay.
Sable fur with the other moaning and...
I don't...
The rune rooms.
Geralt. Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about elven ruins.
I mean, why not?
On the contrary, I find elven ruins interesting.
Do you really? Elven works are not half as interesting as gnomish ones.
But even ruined, Loc Muinne is impressive. It must have been beautiful in the times of the First Conclave.
Everything was better before the war, as they say.
You know, but elven works might not be half as impressive as gnomes, but gnomes are about half as elves.
The sources, those children that
Sorry.
old Geoffrey Monk brought here to train in the magic arts, must have walked around gaping at all they saw.
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen Gedimdeath as a small gawking boy.
You met him? Ah, right upon Thanad. His death was a terrible loss. Terrible. You see, Geralt, everyone complains about how the world is taking a turn for the worse.
Values are being compromised. The small is dislodging the great.
Exactly. But the events on Thanad truly marked the end of an era. The world grew up, losing its virginity in a rape.
What use are masters of magic and legendary heroes to a grown-up world?
They're of no use. That's the point. Today, people manage perfectly well without mages, witches, and heroes.
Yet not everyone
Do they?
understands that, and not everyone likes it.
You're so clever, you'll get in trouble. We'd best change the subject.
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances...
Wanna see my solid cultural relic?
I'm interested in the wild hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks.
What?
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loc Muinne. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
Tell me what you...
They would make the...
Wait, that's the exact same thing.
Found a manuscript that might help.
Interesting. This volume is sealed by ancient magic.
Only highly valuable things get that kind of protection.
Too true.
Do you know how to unlock it?
I'd need ingredients that can be obtained from certain monsters. Unfortunately, they don't occur around here. I'll need the pheromones of a Queen Endriga, the blood of a Necker warrior, and the brain of a Bulvor. We can substitute the tongue of a rot fiend for the harpy's egg.
Quite a list. I'll see what I can find.
I should have all of these. No, that's too expensive. Those are quite good. Oh, I was like, wait, that's all? Huh. Would you look at that? Why did I not know that I could do that? But where's the shit? The new shit. Elder Blood. Elder Blood gauntlets, Elder Blood boots. No! Hardened leather. So I need 2 oils.
Oh my.
Greetings. What you staring at?
Smelled something awful. Thought it was dung. Now I see it's only a couple of Redanian dogs.
What was that? Bloody bastard. You're about to feel a Redanian dog's bite. That's him!
Good day.
Okay, didn't expect that. But that's fun, I guess. God, the depth of field is so bad.
What's going on here? Enough!
Oh no.
Nothing worth your while. A little difference of opinion.
I could treat this as an assault on representatives of the Redanian royal delegation.
Yeah.
Please don't get me arrested.
What would that entail?
A stint in the dungeon ought to calm you down. Then we'll see.
A stupid street fight, and you want to dump me in a dungeon with Philippa Eilhart?
Ah, we're not animals. A modest contribution to the Order, along with your word of honor that you'll not do this again.
A contribution and my word of honor.
Precise.
Listen, Sir Knight, if you don't shut your fat mouth, I'll start a row that'll make the Battle of Brenna look like a squabble.
What the
Find
fuck?
this madman and
I didn't even have the chance to do anything.
You? Here?
Fucking great. And my last save is 20 minutes ago. I guess we'll end this now.
What are you doing here?
I worked awfully hard to see Philippa Eilhart in chains.
I doubt you'll be so witty once we're standing side by side on the scaffold.
Unlike you, I've done nothing that would get me hanged.
To them, you're a kingslayer. I assure you, Radovid's torturers will make you admit to anything. Even intercourse with trolls.
I mean, that's the truth, right?
Radovid's no idiot. He knows I'm innocent. Besides, I helped him once.
Radovid is a politician. He'd gladly show the world he's an avenger of fallen kings.
Sure, but before he does that, he'll gladly hear about your exploits in Bergen.
By aiding the rebels, I weakened Henselt's position, and that's of paramount importance. Radovid is king of the hill. He has the deciding vote during the summit, thanks, among others, to me.
Is that why he dumped you in this dungeon?
This, Witcher, is a little misunderstanding.
Did you know from the start that Saskia was a dragon?
I had suspected she was not what she seemed to be for some time, though I did not learn the truth until she fell poisoned and I could examine her thoroughly.
I've seen the list of antidote ingredients. Not a word about the Rose of Remembrance.
Well, we all prefer to have loyal allies. The Rose of Remembrance is very powerful. Even as a she-dragon, Saskia could not resist my spell.
Why don't you summon her? You could use some help now.
Dimeritium blocks all magic, telepathy included.
Someone's coming.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your Majesty?
Ambassador.
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
It's not an illegal organization.
Mad!
The Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed.
What?
I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy,
Classic trial.
treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood,
Classic trial where the result
I
is
felt
fixed.
your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
Oh, so that's how she lost her eyes. Because she's eyeless in Witcher 3. Holy shit.
We will talk again, witch. I refused to believe it when they told me Geralt of Rivia was in my dungeon. The Geralt I know wouldn't let himself be captured.
I was really hankering for a tour of your dungeon, sire.
What's so interesting about it?
The guests.
I apologize for the dismal company you're in, Witcher. Fortunately, Eilhart won't be with us much longer.
I beg your mercy, not for myself, but for Triss Merigold.
Your friend is now in Ambassador Fitz-Estelin's hands.
I know. Surely Shillard won't deny you a small favor, sire.
Forgive me, but I can't be sure that I won't require grander favors from Nilfgaard. The fate of entire nations will be decided in this city. Individuals are irrelevant.
If individuals are irrelevant, you can let me out, right?
The Nilfgaardian ambassador mentioned an organization of sorceresses. Just so happens I'm interested in the plans of this lodge.
Those plans should interest no one, because the lodge will soon cease. I've nothing against
Good one.
you personally,
Good one.
but you've gone from being an uninvited guest to being an awkward witness.
I understand I'm in for an extended tour.
You certainly shan't leave here before the summit ends.
Oh, I will.
Sire, but you overestimate me if you think I could influence it in any way.
Politics is like a complicated puzzle. Every piece may prove useful, or equally useless, even harmful. A breakthrough awaits us here at Loc Muinne, by my hand no less. This will be no second Thaned. Soon, everyone will learn what the Redanian king is capable of. You'll excuse me, but it's time for the summit.
Radovid is capable, but too young. He has yet to understand that only the dead remain truly silent. Because Redania is doing Nilfgaard a favor, I feel obliged to help the king in return.
Let Triss go.
That would be foolish. If there truly is a place we go after leaving this Vale of Tears, you'll meet her there soon enough. Allow me to relieve the Redanian executioner.
What favor do you mean? You can tell me. Just like you said, the dead...
Make the classic Bond villain mistake.
That's true, but I prefer to be cautious. I promise to reveal every last detail as soon as your body is cold. Pity you won't live to see it. Loc Muinne's in for a huge surprise. Both the mages and the kings.
No Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
Dangerous, Witcher, and too independent. In time, Radovid will thank me, and he won't be alone. Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
Hold him, Hart.
I couldn't use a sign. I couldn't switch signs. Well, I guess at least we're outside now, right?
So,
It's not
and
a secret.
good.
I'm a... Godspeed, Witcher. Godspead, Witcher.
I'm so close to rage quitting again.
How are things? And
Did I buy anything from him? Yes, this. I think that was it, right?
I'd like to play dice.
Want to play?
I have no idea if I need to defeat him, but considering that was a yellow, aka quest dialogue option, I'm inclined to believe so.
You just ended a lifelong winning streak.
Aww.
Coin, or you can pay in kind.
What's your preference?
Show me what you got.
I can give you runes to enhance your sword, an element that'll reinforce...
I'll take the...
Fine choice.
Oh, so shit.
This must be a mistake.
I guess I've learned to jump save again, right? Ow.
Greetings.
I don't want anything to do with you.
I'm a woman of virtue.
Leave the royal courts. Pour venom into rulers' ears no more. It's not too late to repent.
It's a brazen attack.
Greetings.
Many thanks for the compliment. Welcome to the Eternal Fire.
Kitchen open day and night.
It's not that kind of fire. The Eternal Fire is the light of truth, the heart of a true community. Only in the Eternal Fire beneath the sign of this clan can we burn witches all day and man is fellow man.
What the fuck?
Radovid said that you...
He's one of
Oh, come on.
The audacity!
yourself together! Hmm?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Geralt, greetings?
Greetings.
Writhing and begging for more.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from
Seems we only ever meet
in
some
egg the
what? Yeah. I found.
Did I buy anything from him? I don't think so, right?
I'm in.
I brought 2 oils. Fuck me.
This would never happen.
And if Grandma had a moustache, she'd be a catfish.
We must
Oh yes, but what are those ingredients again? Ingredients 3 or 4? Andrega, Queen, Neca Warrior, Bulvor, Harpy Egg. Neca Warrior Blood, Bulvor Brain.
Where is Philippa?
Do we have the other stuff still? Bulvor Brain? Fuck, I don't have the Andrega Queen thing. Fuck.
She should pull down his pants and give him a thrashing in front of all those knights.
What an... I'll need quite a little.
A white wolf?
Huh. Not what I needed, but interesting nonetheless. So I can't do that right now simply because I don't have the thing. Okay, that's the tower thing. Oh, that doesn't give me a thing. That's annoying. Let's drop off some shit then.
It's a brazen attack.
Vladimir sent them, you idiot!
The audacity!
Does that still count as 3 or 4 thingamajiggies?
Good day.
Hello? Yes, interesting.
Erso, what are you doing here?
No future.
Who are you again? Oh.
I decided to pursue a career in entertainment instead.
Good luck.
This troupe has potential. As their manager and master of ceremonies, I'll make these folk the most famous entertainers north of the Yaruga. Seen our new number?
Hold on, Erso, before you get all worked up. I've had more than my share of entertainment recently. What I need to know is if you still make traps.
Anything for a colleague.
Huh. I expected that to be locked, but still a bit disappointing.
Constable John McCullers.
Interesting.
Wondering a little what this is, though.
Hmm?
I mean, vendors, obviously. But why?
So, even the Nilfgaardian...
Witcher, interesting.
Nice place. Has character, tradition. You're not bothered by all the blood that was shed here?
Thaned was also built by the elves. I know Loc Muinne's history. We will return it to its former glory.
I'd like to see that.
We're merely waiting...
This wasn't built by the elves, though.
The new council must act lawfully from the start. This summit should convince them of that. Mages as royal advisors is an ancient tradition. They simply need us.
And you need their gold, along with a guarantee that they won't set the pyres burning again. Flea's inviting the dog to council, as I see it. The previous council ended tragically. You think this one will fare any better?
I certainly hope so. We'll start by implementing meticulous internal controls, peer reviews and such.
You'll spy on each other? That's nothing new.
It's necessary. Lack of oversight, that's what caused all the previous organization's failures.
You mean it wasn't excess ambition and lust for power? Live and learn, I guess.
Your Excellency knows well that our hosts are libertines and eccentrics.
My dear Councillor, northern business should truly remain northern. Excuses Shillard's presence.
Forgive me, Excellency.
Are you thirsty or hungry? Please, help yourself.
Wait, you thought you said I should help myself and then I have to pay?
Greetings. Knowing that, our hosts have...
Hmm? How are you?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Here to see the show. It's cancelled, indefinitely. We're now in the services sector.
Oh, this is the circus, okay.
I was once a good swordsmith, or at least it looked like I might be. A riot came through, took my workshop with it, but the skill remained. I actually prefer swallowing swords to hammering them, but that upsets my wife.
Give her my best.
You can do so yourself. She's Ilona, the bearded she-elf.
Ah, And how's life with a bearded she-elf?
Pretty normal. We don't generally bring our work home with us.
In which case, she obviously no longer is a bearded she-elf, right? So there's a couple 38 to 44 swords, right? Silver swords. But turns out mine's better.
Greetings.
Prepare for your final.
Please, help yourself. Final?
But I'll have no discussion. This will be a practical object lesson. You'll learn what a sorceress can never agree to under any circumstance.
Greetings. Good day.
This.
Greetings.
Greetings.
As if that were an actual sorceress. That's a bit rude, my friend. Oh, I guess my not friend, because you don't want to have anything to do with me. But you know. I'm not your friend, buddy. I think I found the last gargoyle room.
Guess they'll never learn.
What the fuck is up with those gargoyles, man? They just eradicate me. And I have not the faintest idea why.
Come on!
Oh, it just wasn't hitting them for some reason, I suppose? Oh. I did not realize I got in a sickle. That did sound like more trouble incoming, right?
Medallion's vibrating.
On the dark sky, the beauty of a falcon's flight. Faster and faster. The sky, art, animal, time. If only I could remember which was which. Guy? Art? Animal? I might have confused those two. Time. Oh, apparently I have not confused them.
You hold the sword of Aramil. Elder blood. He seeks to fling open the gates between the worlds so that terror and destruction may reign. The king of the hunt ordered me slain, and the wraiths born at his command assumed living form, pursuing me through the voids between the worlds for centuries. I have arrived at Loc Muinne. Though tired, I know I will not rest. The riders of the hunt draw near. On my back, I can feel their deathly breath.
Interesting. No, seriously, that was interesting.